Oh, I'm excited. New accessories day, let's go. Well, who doesn't like it when new bike parts arrive in the mail? But look at the size of this box. Can you guess what it is? Now, most big V twin owners are going to know exactly what's in this beautiful big box, but Advanblack, they reached out to me just recently and asked if I'd be interested to bring some of their products to you guys, my audience. And of course I jumped at the opportunity because I know that Advanblack are supplying real quality gear. So literally only a couple of weeks later, this is sitting on the front doorstep, ready for me to bring to you. Now, I've already opened it. I needed to make sure everything was in there, but I want to share with you what I've got. Oh. There you go, a color-coded top box for my Street Glide Special. Now, the first thing that I noticed when I did open it for the first time was that its color code is absolutely spot on. It's not even a small bit different to the color on my bike. I'm so impressed by it. Now, I can't remember the product name that I chose, but it'll pop up on the screen right now. But I wanted black fittings. This is called Barracuda Silver, which is the color of my Street Glide Special. And I didn't want one of the big armchair style top boxes like on the Ultras and all that sort of stuff. The beauty about the Street Glide Special is it's slick, it's got an aggressive look. So I wanted this to be a slimline top box with a small backrest for when Mrs. Throttle wants to come on here. So let's have a look at what's inside. Maybe I'll open it this way. So hinges on this side, black hinges on this side. Then there's a clip on this side, which is lockable, and it can be keyed like to your own key as well if you don't want to carry extra keys. So let's open this and have a look. So the first thing I noticed when I open it up, and I'm just going to make sure that's on the screen now, is that they've also supplied the lining for this. Now, the lining doesn't come with it automatically, it is an add-on, but they've sent it to me so I can share it with you. You can choose the color of your stitching within the lining. So I'm colorblind, so it didn't really matter to me, but I think I chose orange. I'm pretty sure that's orange, like a Harley-Davidson orange color. Either way, I don't care what color it is because it doesn't really matter to me because it's just cool looking stitching to me. Of course, traveling all the way here to Australia in that cardboard box, this was wrapped in layers and layers of safety and protective layers. So just so you know, it comes very well wrapped, very well protected. I just took it off so I didn't have to do it on camera. So what came in the box? I got my Barracuda Silver color-coded top box for my Street Glide Special. I got the slimline backrest that I wanted. In the back of the backrest, you can see the bolts are already in it to be able to input into the back of the top box. I got nuts and bolts and screws to fasten the top box to my bike, and also the backing plate to pop into the bottom of the top box so there's a nice tight seal. Got some Velcro sticky tape and also the locking key for the top box as well. Okay, so having a closer look at the shell itself, you can see that it opens to the side. Now internally, there is a retractable ribbon here that looks like a miniature seatbelt material, so I'm sure that it's very sturdy. A little retractor in there, so you bring it down, it rolls up so it doesn't get caught in anything. And then when you bring it up again, it holds it open without it falling all the way. Now this lining has Velcro inserts, so I'll just carefully take that out because I'm going to have to take it out anyway. And as you can see, really quality, thick material, stitched in your chosen colour, and Velcro's in to the top and the bottom of the top box as well. So the fittings seem to be all a high quality metal. The lock there, as you can see, is a similar key style to what is on Harley-Davidson's, in particular my Street Glide Special. And just a quick open like that, unclip, pushing down on the lid a little bit, and then the lid comes up with ease. Okay, so now it's time to roll in the Street Glide Special. I'm thinking that I might be missing something here because I've got a luggage rack for the back of the bike. I'm not sure if this bolts straight onto the luggage rack or not, but we're certainly going to find out real soon. If not, I'm sure I can reach out to Advanblack for the appropriate mounting kit. just so you are aware, it does not fit with the standard Harley-Davidson luggage rack. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reach out to Advanblack and see if they can send me out the mounting rack. Probably in 2 weeks' time, whenever it arrives, but like 3 seconds time in video land, I'll install it on the appropriate rack. Well, as promised, 3 seconds your time, about 2 weeks my time. I reached out to Advanblack and said I just needed the mounting bracket. Quick as a jiffy, they had it in the mail. It's been here for over a week now, in fact, and I just haven't had time to finish this video off. So today, I'm gonna open this while you guys are watching. You'll see exactly what's in it while I'm seeing what's in it. And we'll pop it on the Street Glide and I'll show you how cool it looks, and we'll take it for a ride. Okay, perfect. This is exactly what I needed. So as you can see, the connections here will go onto the standard connections onto the Street Glide, where my normal tour rack would go. This is the one that I already had. And theoretically, and we're gonna test out the theory, this will go underneath the top box. It'll clip into the bike, and she should be hunky-dory and ready to go. Let's see if it works. Okay, so putting the top box onto the mounting bracket. This bracket obviously wobbles a little bit, so find something to put under there. I've just found a Ryobi 1 battery that seems to sit okay, so let's have a look at that. Putting the unit on top of that. Okay, so once the bolts are through, grabbing a washer and a nut. Look, as usual, I make an easy job bloody difficult just because of me being me. I've jammed my finger in the lid, I've done all sorts of things, but I think it's ready to put on the bike, so let's have a go. And I promise you that if you're even the slightest bit handier than me, this is going to be the easiest job in the world for you. A little bit of beer belly downward pressure to click it in, finally, and it's done. Whew. Backrest. One of the great things about this whole package is that everything is pre-drilled, so there's no drilling needed and everything's just easy to put into place, which is very cool. What a ripper. All right team, well I'm pretty stoked with that. The Advanblack Tour Pack. Now, as I said at the beginning of the video, I chose the slimline version, the chopped version, because I wanted that sleeker look. Now there is a downside to that, and that is that a standard size helmet will not fit in and be able to close the lid. That's okay for me because that wasn't part of my plan. What I'd like to be able to do is keep my drone and my camera gear in here so it's easily accessible on a ride day. And then everything else can still go in my side panniers. So no helmet in one of these. If you want to put your helmets in the back to lock them up, make sure you get the taller version. But other than that, I'm stoked. Advanblack, thank you for this tour pack again. I forget what it's called, it'll be on the screen. And I'll give you some updates over time as well on how this handles the good Aussie environment. But for now, build quality, paint matching, absolutely spot on. Let's go for a ride.
We don't need a destination, let's go where the river's taking us. Over fields and through the country, letting go of everything but us.